Who?
Back in February of last year, the idea of running for student body president just kind of hit me out of nowhere one day. So I wanted to see what others thought, so I tweeted out to my followers asking if they would vote for me if I ran for student body president. I got 2 favorites.
Kaylene and I had been talking about running together for a while, and although we both had our fair share of reservations, we decided to just go for it. So once nomination forms were available, I went to get them from Dr. Muldoon.
Kaylene and Ciara asked me to sign their papers for student government, and I did so. And I thought it was a good thing. But as they left the room, I said, have I not put this school in jeopardy, having those two as potential school leaders? I might have done the worst thing ever for Ursuline Academy.
When Ciara and Kaylene came to me with their nomination forms, I was frankly perplexed. I asked them why they were running for these important student body government offices, and they provided no clear answer to that question.
We began our campaign process pretty quickly after we had received the go-ahead to do so. Our initial idea was to have temporary tattoos, which would have been big, but that was considered soliciting, so we just stuck with our natural talents and we played the ukulele and the bongos outside and used our vocal talents and abilities to woo the people of Ursuline to vote for us.
The campaign speech is the one and only opportunity that candidates have to persuade the student body that they will be effective, committed, competent leaders. The campaign speech will make or break you. And in the case of Ciara and Kaylene, I was pretty certain it had broken them.
Dr. Muldoon was skeptical of my speech at first, but she didn't know that I have a natural gift of public speaking as well as comedic timing that's good enough for stand-up. Put that together, and that's a lethal combination.
Our speeches were a huge success. Mine more than Ciara's, obviously, but Ciara still won, so I guess it was good.
The whole point of my speech was so that people would learn the correct pronunciation of my name, but it didn't work.
Hey, Ciara! Ciara! Fanula?
Really didn't work.
I gotta say I was a little dismayed. I thought if she lost the election, she'd be home to do dishes more and clean the floor and do my laundry. So I guess that means I'm gonna have to do more dishes and laundry and sweep the floor and pick up after the both of them, actually. It's a little disheartening.
I mean, like, I was happy.
She's some very good friends since early childhood, so that's very important.
Yeah, like one.
One more than you. Does she clean her bedroom? Practically?
Does she do the dishes?
Practically? Does she take the dog for a walk?
Does she know we have a dog?
I'm not too sure.
Qualities, Kaylene, well, we could probably find a few if we look a little harder. What do you think? We really got to dig down deep for this
deep.
one. She's
She yells a lot.
yeah, she's that. Yeah, she's
She yells
that.
a lot.
She yells and she wants to be the boss all the
Yeah.
time.
It's her way or the highway.
Right.
Seriously, I think she has some really good qualities. She is...
She's no Kaylene, though.
No, she's not. But who is? Is Kaylene even Kaylene?
She can be a little bit overburdening, self-centered,
A little rude.
rude.
Kind of good at sports. Kind of good at the guitar.
Oh, you wanted good qualities.
Oh.
You wanted good qualities. Oh, okay, good qualities. All right. There are definitely a few good
I could
qualities.
think
Yeah.
of some.
Yeah.
She's got excellent handwriting skills.
She rewrite it.
Terrible shame she wasn't born in the 1600s.
There's wasn't there We said one the other night.
Yeah, but that was a joke.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, no good quality, sorry.
Ciara and I had found out we had been elected during Mrs. Curtis's history class last year, and we just looked at each other and we knew we had to go take our campaign posters down. So we headed through the halls, took them down. The victory hadn't hit us until we reached what we call Celebration Hallway. Ciara. We just won. Okay, let's go.
Our reign began on what most people would call class day, but for us, we know it as inauguration day.
After Celebration Hallway, we were just ready for Inauguration Day.
Every year, the student body president and vice president are invited to travel with the vice principal to an Ursuline leadership conference in which they hone their skills. And accordingly, Kaylene, Ciara, and I set off on June 23rd of last year to New Orleans, Louisiana.
When the saints come marching in, when the saints come marching in, I wanna be in that number, oh yes. Now here comes Papa Jack with his banjo.
New Orleans was hot.
It was humid.
There was mold, a lot of mold.
Going down to New Orleans in June when it's 100 degrees plus the humidity levels at 100%, that probably wasn't our best idea, but we were still able to have a lot of fun. For example, we went down to the bayou.
As a historian, I thought it was important to expose Ciara and Kaylene to some of the cultural aspects of modern-day New Orleans. And that's why I took them to Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street was fine. How was I to know? It was the middle of the day. It was the Pride Festival. We all had a great time and escaped unscathed. The real problem was the next day when we encountered venomous caterpillars. At least you don't find any of them on Bourbon Street.
Here comes Brother Freddie.
After we escaped from the swamp, we retreated to the library of the New Orleans Ursuline School, where we planned out the entire year. I have to say, to my surprise, we were incredibly productive. Everything that had to get done, got done, and then some.
When the stars refuse to shine, when the stars don't shine.
It's been a good year.
It's been incredible. Together with Kaylene, we've been able to do so many things that I never imagined we'd be able to do. And we've really grown close with Dr. Muldoon and formed an incredible bond. We've been through a lot together.
When we got back to Boston, we realized we had to work on the Making Strides walk. So one day in August, the three of us went off to a great grand kickoff breakfast event in Boston, Massachusetts.
We put a lot of work into the breast cancer walk shirts. A lot. Ciara, how many left?
It was a sweatshop.
This year for the breast cancer walk, Kaylene and I, along with Lauren Crispy, Abby Murphy, and Carly Morris, were chosen to go onto the Hatshell stage and perform Servium. And it was something that we really prepared for, and we were definitely the right choices. Definitely.
Stars. Stand back here. We are stars. We are stars. That's like probably some famous person's dressing room. Yeah.
So excited.
We'll see you on the stage. We're gonna sing you our school song. Ladies, ready? 1, 2, 3. And sorry guys.
They asked me if they could do, the announcements, and in a moment of distraction, I said yes. It then just got out of control. Everybody loved them. It became a thing. Sorry, excuse me. Look at this tape.
I don't like how corny the jokes are.
Tuesdays are my least favorite day because of Ciara and Kaylene's announcements.
They just don't know when to stop talking.
It is the worst.
I hate Tuesday announcements the most because Ciara and Kaylene never have anything funny to say. They never recap any of the sports or give any useful information at all. Sorry.
We do a lot of odds and ends around Ursuline. We just like to help out wherever we can.
Alors, en marchandis, parle-nous de l'achat et de la vente. When Ciara and Kaylene took over student council meetings, I must say, it made me believe in democracy again.
It's really scary. I'm always afraid they're going to take my lunch money, and they're really scary, and they're really, really mean.
Oh, it's awful. They're basically dictators. Every time I try and talk, they just shut me down. I am so happy it's almost over.
I'm definitely stronger than Ciara in more ways than one. I'm prettier. I have more friends. I'm more friendly. I'm more outgoing.
Kaylene's good. She is. But I would definitely say that I am the stronger leader. I am more personable. I am more approachable.
Definitely I'm much funnier than Ciara. I'm just more fun to be around. I'm more mature.
I have a better smile.
I'm definitely smarter than Ciara. Way smarter. I have better people skills.
I mean, I'm more beautiful, but that's kind of irrelevant.
I work well with all types of people, unlike Ciara. And overall, I've been a better president than Ciara has, but I would never say that to her face.
But I really feel that in the end, if you look back at the whole year, that I was the better leader.
In all seriousness, I have really, really enjoyed being president with Ciara.
I really liked working with you too.
Final thoughts? It's just gonna be so hard. I'm sorry.
Thank God that's over. God. Being president was so stressful.
Well, good luck.
So, good luck next president.
You should probably go, unlock Dr. Maldives.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right.
Do I have a final thought?
You at the time
Yeah, I have a final
of your
thought.
life.
I'm tired. Really, really tired. Sorry.
So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had that time.